than I expected, and I'm glad that. Okay, first off, raise your hand if you did not know that NXT Takeover was starting at 7 Eastern tonight. I was one of them. I did not know that they started an hour early. What about you, Dave?
Hell no. I mean, I was sitting there, and I got like I seen an alert on my phone, like from Periscope, saying NXT Takeover pre-show. I'm like, what the hell? Pre-show? It's only 6 o'clock, and that
Yeah,
like threw me off. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
yeah. I'm at the
And then
mall.
yeah,
I'm
the
at the
guy's like
mall and
7
I'm
o'clock.
getting a pre-show alert, and I was fucking pissed. I was like, "What the hell is going on?" I did not notice. I was looking on my phone. I'm on Twitter trying to look at see what time it started, and nothing on Twitter said the time of the show.
I did the
Nothing
same
on
thing.
it. And I was like, "Okay, so is this going to be a 2-hour pre-show?" And no, it just started earlier. And I guess Alex made a good point on his Twitter that if maybe they started an hour early so we can get these longer matches because the opening match was pretty long. We'll go with you first, Alex. What did you think of the NXT Tag Team Championship match? Well, we did see Undisputed Era retain the tag titles, and we saw a cameo appearance of the War Raiders afterwards, taking them out, declaring their #1 contendership pretty much.
Yeah, it was a great match. I think we talked about it that we knew this was gonna be a really fun match, and I agree with what you guys said. Like I didn't expect it to go as long as it did, but man, these four guys, they were amazing. For me, the MVP was Tyler Bate. I mean,
Yes.
he is a freak of nature, like in terms of strength for his size. And I think I tweeted it earlier. The guy's only 21. That's like ridiculous. Like how much talent he has, and like all of them are great. And yeah, it was a great match. A great way to open up. Crowd was hot for it, and War Raiders coming in, like it makes you more excited for War Games this year because you know it's gonna be undisputed. You know it's gonna be Mustache Mountain, and War Raiders. So we're gonna have some fun shit.
Yeah, War Games just around the corner, so that should be a pretty good pay-per-view as well. Tyler Bate, I think, was the MVP as well. And like you mentioned, he's only 21 years old. It's crazy how young this man is and how great or how good he is in the ring so far. Do you think they're going to put him on the NXT? Because I know he's more of the WWE UK mix. Do you think he'll ever be put on the main, like a main focus on NXT?
I would say so. I think he really they've been pushing him a lot more recently. Like he's getting a lot more time to showcase again because I feel like after him and Pete Dunne stopped wrestling, people kind of forgot about Tyler in the NXT world. And there's a time to do it. Should be this year. He's been really killing it.
I agree with you. After his feud with, and you didn't really see much of him as well after his feud with Dunne. It was kind of like they transitioned to Dunne, and you didn't really see much of him anymore, and they kind of brought him back for this specific feud. What about you, Dave? What did you think of the opening match of NXT tonight?
I thought it was good. I didn't think it was a bad or a shitty match like some people just said, but yeah, I thought it was good. And I enjoy O'Reilly and Strong, even though I just don't think they fit together that well. Even though it was a good tag match, I'd rather see Strong on his own. I mean, come on, Roddy versus the world. I mean, what happened to that shit? But yeah, I mean, I like that a little better. But you know what? It was a good tag match. I enjoyed the match. To start off, like every match got their own time. They all got 25 minutes plus to go out there and do whatever they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what they did. I mean, from 7 to 9:30, it ended early too. So, yeah, I mean, this match was a good way to start the show, I thought.
I was actually surprised they went with this match.
Yeah, I was too.
At the beginning of the show. Yeah, I know Gatino, Street Profits. You and I have a deep love for them. They're getting leapfrogged again, showing no respect to the Street Profits. But anyways, I digress. But that match was unbelievable. I thought the match was really good. A lot of people were saying it wasn't that great. A lot of people were saying that it was decent. I think the main, I guess, problem with the match was it was predictable. I think we all kind of knew that Undisputed Era weren't going to lose the titles. They really kind of made it close to where it looked like Mustache Mountain might win. They did a couple of
when they did that tag spot, like where Tyler Bate does like the flying stomp and the burning hammer. I was like, oh shit, is that it?
Yeah, they actually made it seem like they might have may pull off this upset, but no, you kind of knew that Undisputed Era were going to end up winning, and they did. But anyways, you want to move on to the next match, which was Velveteen Dream versus EC3. I saw a lot of mixed reactions to this match. A lot of mixed reactions to this match, mainly towards our man EC3, or my man EC3. A lot of people not feeling EC3 on NXT. Just by the tweets that I've been reading on tonight, specifically tonight.
Yeah.
A lot of people blaming this match not being as great as it was or as good as it should have been because of EC3. And we have talked about this on the show a lot with him, that he's kind of stuck in the middle within NXT as well. And they have him he was kind of a heel and now he's a face. And what are your thoughts?
Whose?
Like Speed says as well, he's just not feeling EC3 on NXT. A lot of people feel the same way on Twitter that I was reading. What are your thoughts, Alex?
Okay.
Well, I mean, we talked about it before. Like I've always said, I like EC3. I think he's money, absolutely, but I think his style is better suited for the main roster. I think he'll be big on the main roster. That's why I said I could see him being called up before Dream. In regards to the match tonight, I mean, it wasn't a bad match. I will say this though, Dream really was the one that made that match like fun, especially with the ending elbow drop and everything. And I can see why people like kind of gave EC3 some slack. It's like
bingo.
The match was good, but it just felt like it never went to that next level, you know?
Yeah, and Bizarre One was on Twitter earlier was saying that, you know, he thought the match was going to be better. And I told him I thought EC3 was put in a tough spot. You put EC3 against arguably one of the most fan favorite guy in NXT in Velveteen Dream, especially with all these speculations going around that he's going to get possibly moved up to the main roster. And how about the cojones tonight of Velveteen Dream? Riding Vince Call Me Up on his ass. The balls of Velveteen Dream to write that, or to put that on his pants.
Oh, you know he got approval.
I'm sure he got approval, of course, but it just felt like EC3 was in a tough spot. He's in Brooklyn where he knows that mainly the crowd's going to be cheering for Velveteen Dream. And I thought he did what he could. It wasn't the greatest match. I thought the match could have been better. But I think, Dream is a star, and I'm just worried Vince will mess him up on the main roster. I feel like I don't think he would know exactly what to do with him.
Shout out to Dream with the call me up Vince.
Yes. Hey, are you worried? I know you're more the advocate of the guys moving up. You're worried about them. Do you think he would work out on the main roster, Alex?
If they call him up soon, I don't think so. I really do think Velveteen Dream could benefit from staying on NXT for another year or so. He's still young.
Oh, he's really young. Do you think maybe this was a rib at the rumors going around?
Oh, I think it's a rib for sure. Like him just because that's pretty much what everyone's been talking about. Like we said yesterday, like since Wednesday, there's been all these like flare up of rumors of the Dream getting called up. So yeah, it was probably just him just being a troll, it was effective. I loved it.
What about you, the Bizarre One? I know you were kind of critical on this match. Your thoughts? And let's all, first off, before we hear Dave's comments on this match, when Velveteen Dream first came to the mix, this guy was not a fan of Velveteen Dream. He was not a fan, and he was one of the guys that would constantly kind of make fun of us because a lot of the times we would say the match of the night would be Velveteen Dream, and he would highly disagree with us. But I digress. Let's move on. Your thoughts of this match? Because I was shocked at some of the stuff you tweeted out.
Yeah, you know what? I wasn't, because it was like I was watching an HBK match. It really was. I swear, the rope crotch thing where he's bouncing up and down, I'm like, okay, that's a Shawn Michaels. And all the other moves he was doing, super kicks, and his Dream was selling his ass off for EC3. He really was. And even he couldn't make EC3 look good in that match. The match wasn't bad, but, man, EC3 didn't look good at all. Those two guys did not mesh at all together.
Yeah, it just felt like
I mean, they didn't. I mean, if this had been Adam Cole in EC3, maybe it would have been better. But man, this match did not mesh well. EC3. Go ahead.
Sorry. No. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, Dream looked awesome out there tonight. I thought, I could see this character actually working. I think Vince might actually like Dream, and that's why he might want to call him up. I mean, Vince could see because EC3 is something we don't see a lot of on the main roster. He's a character. We don't see a lot of characters.
Yeah, like Ringside Rant said, this is his first win at a takeover as well. And I tweeted out, is this his last match in an NXT ring? It's going to be very interesting to see what happens. The buzz will be definitely going off on Monday and possibly Tuesday.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't
have to be right away. That is correct. It could happen a month from now. That is very true.
No, I mean, he's so young. If he got called up in 5 years, it wouldn't matter because he'd be, I mean, but maybe they want to bring him up because he's really white hot right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but you know what? He deserved that win tonight because he's been like even though I don't like to use this name, but because he's awesome now. But back then, CJ Parker was the guy who got over all the new guys. It kind of went to Andrade Cien for a minute, and then it went to Dream doing that, getting all the new guys over. And so now he's finally getting over and winning a match. I mean, before, this would have been EC3 winning all the way. But now Dream is starting to catch a lot of steam, and I think he would do great on the main roster. I do. I think Vince might like him, but
it doesn't matter.
It's not.
I know, but I'm saying if it happens, I don't think. Oh, okay.
It's not looking good for EC3. He's been kind of been losing too.
Wrestling is fake. Wow. Too. Wow, that's very funny. Trolls are here tonight, but no sex bots yet. No sex bots. So
hey, but I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong about somebody and I can like somebody, and once they do stuff like that, I mean, who knows? Maybe it was tonight because he was kind of reminding me of Shawn Michaels a little bit in the ring. Just the selling, not the other crap. But yeah, I mean, just the old Shawn Michaels. The Shawn Michaels, the IC Shawn Michaels, the IC title Shawn Michaels, not the one who didn't sell for anybody.
I mean the icon Shawn Michaels.
No, the icon title.
The icon Shawn Michaels. You're
right. The icon. The cons, everybody.
Oh. From that. Also, before we move on with the NXT TakeOver, I have a special giveaway if you donate to the Patreon account. This is another way to get you to possibly donate to the Patreon account. I think this giveaway might make you consider. I know it's not a Shawn Michaels action figure. This is something better. Something better. I promise you that. All right, so let's move on to Ricochet versus Adam Cole for the North American Championship. And boy, oh boy. This Red Sox fan selling out. I guess basically, yeah, I guess so. This was crazy. This match was unbelievable. And remember when I said this match would be the match of the weekend? Well, I'm pretty gonna much guarantee that this match will be the match of the weekend. What a match. The backflip super kick was crazy. The Hurricane Rana outside of the ring was pretty badass. The whole match itself was badass. We didn't get no oh, yes. Please, I forgot to mention that one. Yes, the leapfrog with the drop kick in midair, that was badass as well. Forgot about that spot. And now that match was just crazy. And like I said last night, I said Adam Cole winning and retaining his title. I thought you guys were foolish for picking Ricochet to win. But he pulled off the win. It's the new North American Championship. This match was pretty damn good. I thought this was Adam Cole's best match since being on NXT or being what did you think, Alex, of this match?
I guess you're foolish then, because it's all Ricochet. I mean, it was a great. I agree. This could very much be the match of the weekend. I mean, maybe tomorrow I'll also watch Brian Miz or Joe Styles. But yeah, this was such a fun match. I mean, I agree. This is Cole's best match. There were some fun spots like the backflip into the backstabber then like the strike exchange, and then like all those spots, and Ricochet 630 is amazing. So really fun match. I don't know how tomorrow's going to follow this show, honestly.
I don't see how any match tomorrow night can top this match.
Yep.
Daniel Bryan, no disrespect to him, and The Miz. Yeah. I don't see that match being better than this match.
Well, not Spot Fest wise, no.
Yeah, of course not. And I'm in awe at the type of moves that Ricochet can do.
Oh, dude, that Hurricane Karana when he cleared the rope. Holy shit!
Do these moves? How? How does he even figure out that he could do a 630 splash? Like, what the fuck? Like, how does he even figure that out? One day I'm just gonna try to do this in the ring because I just feel like doing it, and does it so beautiful. Like, one mess up, this guy can die, and it just comes off so beautiful every time he does it. It's just unreal. What about you, Dave? Your thoughts?
Man, yeah, like you guys said, this match was awesome. I enjoyed it. I thought this match was fun. I mean, but one thing I got to gripe to Tony about, because, and Alex will agree with me, Tony was sitting there telling us, man, I hate these guys in New Japan because some of these matches, they don't sell at all. They don't sell anything. Oh, but he's like, this match is awesome. This is the greatest match ever.
Whoa. Wait, one tad minute. I brought up one goddamn spot in a match. And, I mean, come on now. Come on.
Oh, I can think of a few spots, Alex. Can't you? Those little kicks going back.
For the most part, they sold during. I mean, did they not? Did I miss something?
Yeah, because there was those kicks back and forth. They weren't selling anything. They were just going back and forth, no sell at all. But you said the Okada and was it Okada and Omega or whatever the other match was before, they weren't selling at all, and you hated that part because they wouldn't sell. And Ricochet and Adam Cole weren't selling shit.
Known for not selling in New Japan, and I saw that little spot or highlight, and I was like, "Wow, okay, he didn't sell it at all." So I thought I'd bring it up on the show. I thought I was selling from both sides of the mix. I mean, that one part, I guess, yes, but you see that from all sides when the guys punch each other back and forth, or you know, that kind of exchange. I thought it was just a simple exchange, but the most part, I thought Ricochet stole for most of the part.
No, I'm talking about like just the back and forth, because there's those parts and matches in New Japan where you'll get like these bunch of like suplex after suplex, and then every guy just gets right back up, just like Ricochet was hulking up and wasn't selling shit, and then Adam Cole would kick him, then he would get right back up, then back and forth. But yeah, I thought the match was entertaining. It was a huge, like, hey, it was a spot fest. It really was. Ricochet is a spot monkey. Nothing bad about it, but he is. And the moves are amazing. To see him clear those ropes like he does, like, oh, holy crap. I mean, and yeah, and I love that finish he does. I just love his finish. I loved it in Lucha Underground, and I love watching it here. I mean, geez. And Salty Texas Kid, who's in right now, is so mad because his boyfriend lost.
No, he's happy Kairi Sane won.
And then I almost want to change my pick so bad tomorrow, and I hope Ziggler wins. Watch overrated Rollins, just like overrated Cole, both lose. That'd be like a perfect weekend.
Today is a typical flipping overrated indie pro. Thank you, VX Bomber, for the Super Hearts. Also, Budweiser, thank you earlier for the Super Hearts as well. I don't agree with you on that, Texas Kid. He's come a long way from what I've heard. Ricochet has from New Japan till now with his promos and his in-ring work and stuff like that. I've heard he's come a long way. I know, Alex, you're more of a follower. Is that true?
I think he's definitely like adapting more to the WWE style. Like he's less prone to just like back-to-back spot fest that you would see like in his old days. So he's like more selective. So I like him. He's still entertaining. He's probably one of, if not the most entertaining to watch.
And who asked? BX in the chat asked, "What is next for Adam Cole?"
That's a really good question. I hope they don't call him up. I'd like to see.
Hey, 205 Live is available.
Oh, God.
Calm yourself with that, all right?
Sorry, Alex. Go ahead.
You need to chill out, man. Dave? What the hell, dude? You need to chill out tonight, man. Put these little shots at people. Adam Cole, 205 Live. Come on now. But yeah, I think what is next for Adam Cole? Do we Riddle says ringside rant? Do we start maybe seeing him try to recruit some more people?
I would like to see that actually.
You could do that. I like to see Riddle just beat everyone on his own, but yeah, that'd be fun.
I mean, that'd be awesome. Riddle destroying Cole. Oh my God, that'd be great.
Hey, what's up, Reverend? What Reverend in the house? How y'all guys doing tonight? All right. So is there anything else? I don't know, man. Adam Cole's in a tough spot right now. The tag team retains the titles, but you got to expect a rematch.
Yeah.
On the next TV taping. I don't expect Adam Cole to retain the title. I would be shocked just to see if they had just have this moment for Ricochet and that was it. I wouldn't think that would be it.
No.
Interesting to see what they do after Cole and Ricochet. Who would be the next guy in line to challenge Ricochet? That's going to be interesting.
Well, it'd be actually fun to see a guy who's champion actually defend it, and not have 50 guys save him every time he defends it.
Yeah, and most of the time you're going to enjoy the match with Dream versus Ricochet. I don't know. Well, it could still happen, but speculations are that Dream is going to be moved up. So we'll see if that could be another one. I think it would be Gargano. Okay. After tonight, I have some questions about Gargano. I want you guys to answer them for me later on tonight. So let's move on to, I thought, which was the shock of the night, upset of the night, which was Kairi Sane taking on Shayna Baszler, where we saw a new NXT Women's Champion crown. Kairi Sane wins the championship, and I thought this was a fantastic match. The best match Shayna Baszler has had on NXT. She's been on NXT, and especially since she's been the champion. I really enjoyed this match, but I did not really enjoy the ending. I'm a fan of Shayna Baszler, so I was actually hoping she would keep the title. We'll go with you, Alex. What did you think of the match itself and your thoughts on Kairi Sane winning the championship?
No coincidence that my two favorite Shayna Baszler WWE matches are with Kairi Sane. So it was a good match, a really good match, better than what I expected. I thought Baszler, that was some stuff I was seeing her doing in Stardom. That was some really good stuff. So she played a great heel. She really did some brutal shit to Kairi's leg, and Kairi's just a really good underdog babyface. She sold amazing. I mean, the little things she did, when she did the stomping in the corner, she only went halfway because she was selling. And yeah, it was, I think, the shock of the night because I think we all had Baszler winning. So congrats to Kairi. I guess Baszler's getting called up sooner than we think.
Do you like Kairi Sane's pirate gimmick? Says Ask the X.
Rip off.
Speeds actually makes kind of a good point. Sane hits her finisher twice. Sane kicked out only to lose on a roll-up.
It wasn't a roll-up. It was... How many times have we seen this damn move used as a finish? I mean, seriously? Bret Hart and Piper. Austin and Bret Hart. I mean, seriously, it's the same exact finish.
Of some sort. The reversal roll-up of the chokehold.
Yep.
Is it a finish to still make Baszler look strong? That she kind of lost on a
caught.
Yeah, she got caught slipping, basically.
Yep.
She kicked out Kairi's finisher. She looked strong.
Yeah, she looked strong, definitely. And she just got caught slipping, and she loses. And now the rumors and the speculations are running wild now that Shayna Baszler might get involved in tomorrow night's match.
By the way, guys, is Rousey a face or a heel? Because she was like, "You're a pirate. You're not a real pirate. Aren't you supposed to be a face tomorrow?"
Well, is it wrong for her to cheer for her friend? But yes, for her to throw shots.
This is weird.
Yeah, come on now. You're supposed to be. God damn it!
It's strange as hell.
Happens.
It is, dude. It's really weird because she's supposed to be the ultimate face on Raw, but yet her heel fest friend out there in the ring, try to break someone's foot by stomping on it. Like it looked like it hurt like hell, but yeah, I mean, then you interfere back trying to break it. I mean, it's like, yay, go, go. It's like, wait, you're a face. Why are you cheering?
Rousey doesn't get the character at all. Yeah, not at all. She kind of, I guess, lost it right there. And it's the difference between cheering, because she's done this before. They had her NXT WrestleMania takeover. They had her out there. She was cheering for Baszler. Nobody got mad or upset. Well, why is she
not wrestling either then? She wasn't a wrestler yet. Oh, yeah, she was at WrestleMania? Yeah, okay. She was making her first match.
Yeah, and she was cheering on Baszler, and people were like, why is she out there, and blah, blah, blah. But there was a reason why, because she's her friend. It was a big moment for Baszler, and, yeah, kind of made sense for her to be there.
Hey, good for Kairi Sane, though. She finally won the title. Good for her. I mean, look, hey, less than a year ago, now they said it happened in September last year, but, I mean, heck, these two were the Mae Young finals less than a year ago, and so, I mean, look how much that helped the W Women's division. You know, I mean, they got to look how many people they've signed from that. And now we're going into it again.
With Kairi Sane, I know we're kind of worried about her on NXT because she was kind of stuck in the middle of nowhere in a feud with Lacey Evans, and then that one was going on for a little while, and then finally she gets her title shot, and now we got Bianca Belair calling her out, and it's going to definitely be interesting to see what they do with Kairi after she goes through Baszler, because you would have to expect to see Baszler get moved up eventually now.
Yeah. Was this Kairi Sane's best match on NXT?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so, too. It's the best match I've seen her have.
This is probably the best women's match that they've had in a while. I think.
You know what? Go ahead.
I don't know. I was saying this is probably the best women's match that they've had all year.
Yeah, it was good. You know what I find hilarious, though? Texas Kid says New Japan is garbage, but I think he just said, to understand Kairi Sane's career, you need to follow her in Stardom. But New Japan's garbage. But Stardom is great.
Pat yourself in the bag. For life. So what do you think is next for Baszler, Alex? Do you honestly see Baszler involved in tomorrow night's match?
I don't think so. I think she's gonna get a rematch with Kairi on the NXT TV. And when's Evolution?
Evolution's in October.
I mean, it's towards the end. You could ever have the match in NXT, then keep her off till Evolution and join Rousey.
I think Survivor Series, if they do that match, I think Shayna could turn on her then.
Well, what if maybe they save the rematch to Evolution?
No, because Kairi's facing the Mae Young Classic winner, which I
hope. Oh, yeah, that's right, because whoever wins the Mae Young Classic.
I hope it's Io Shirai. That would be so
cool. Yeah, that'd be cool. She better win, too.
Oh, my God. No spoilers!
No, I think I want Io Shirai to win.
I'm telling the chat, no spoilers. I know the finals.
So I am canceling the WE Network if Ashley Rain wins.
Well, remember the bet, everyone. What's the bet? If Ashley Rain, whatever the fuck her name is, or
not Rain, but Rain,
make it to the finals, I will shave my beard and shave my hair. So.
Oh God.
Yeah, but that's absolutely not going to happen. I would bet my house on that.
No spoilers, though. I know the tapings are out, but I'm not trying to spoil.
Yes. Don't. No. Yeah, I have there a little bit, just a little bit. So, what did you think of the? What do you think is next for Shayna Baszler, Dave? Do we see her get involved tomorrow, or do you see Ronda winning, and we see the rest of the horsewomen jump in the ring with her and celebrate? Darwin?
Oh, I didn't hear you say who. Sorry. Yeah, I think she wins, and I don't think no one interferes. I mean, this is SummerSlam. We didn't see it tonight, and I don't think you see it on their big pay-per-views really. The rest of the year you do, but their big ones they usually try to keep them clean finishes.
And speaking of Alexa Bliss, everybody, breaking news, everybody! Match has been announced for Evolution, and I tell you what, but Red Sox fans gonna love this match that was announced. It was recently announced tonight that it will be Trish Stratus taking on Alexa Bliss at Evolution. The match everybody I know wanted to see. We'll see at Evolution, October 28th. Trish Stratus taking on Alexa Bliss. Your thoughts, Alex?
I mean, I'm happy that Trish Stratus is in a match, and yes, I'm a fan of Alexa, but that could have been a match for Sasha. That could have been a match for Bayley, Charlotte. Like, as much as I'm not big on Charlotte, Becky, like, that would have been something I wanted to see. Obviously, Trish and Sasha was the money match for me.
Oh, my God. Like, why? Especially when Trish Stratus and Sasha have a little bit of a history, especially from the Women's Royal Rumble. Dave, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't interest. I mean, yeah, would it be nice to see Trish come on Raw and cut some promos on Alexa? Yeah, that'd be interesting, I think. But I don't know if they'll even do that. Who knows? But, I mean, that'd be kind of cool. But, I mean, because everyone loves nostalgia, right? Everyone wants to see the old people come back and wrestle and all that. Well, except Seth Rollins. But everyone loves nostalgia. But, yeah, I mean, I don't care for it too much, but, yeah.
I was so sure that Seth Rollins there.
I mean, seriously, who wouldn't love to see The Rock come back? Oh, Seth Rollins.
Are you asking for logic from WWE? And I know that's asking for a bit. Red Sox fan went off and said 2 overrated ass blondes. So basically calling Trish Stratus overrated?
I mean, she's not the greatest in-ring worker. I mean, let's be real. She didn't get on TV because she was a great in-ring worker. I mean, 2 big reasons, I think, but whatever.
She's not, like, the best in-ring worker of all time, but she's still, like, important in the wrestling world.
Yeah, she's no Matt Classic, but, I mean, you know, I mean, let's be, I mean, I don't want to say it because the era went, but we know why she was, yeah, there you go.
TNA, everybody, TNA. We all know why she brought up.
Now, talk about Test and Albert.
But is she top 5?
All time?
Yeah.
No. Hell no. Top 5 all-time women wrestlers? I mean, come on.
WWE, not of like all the women. Hell, not all the women. Hell no.
No,
even in WWE, I mean, I don't think she's top 5 best women wrestlers. If you want to count the history, well, WWE didn't really have a great women's division for a while. So, I mean, that's not really saying much. So, I mean, there you go.
No, but I still think a Trish Stratus match definitely brings a lot of hype.
Well, yeah, her and Mickie James had a great match everyone loved to watch.
Yeah, so I think Alexa Bliss is a big step down.
So I wanted to announce that. I'm not sure if everybody was known to that. I know it's a spoiler. It hasn't been officially announced, but it's been going on Twitter. You guys were going to find out eventually anyway. So let's go to the main event tonight, which is Ciampa and Gargano for the NXT World Title. And boy, I know a lot of people in here in the chat room, especially Alex and Dave are one of them as well, that are tired of this feud, that are tired of Gargano and Ciampa. And I saw someone tweeted out that Gargano has main evented every. Oh, WWE just announced it. Okay, thank you, everybody.
Announced what?
The Trish Stratus Alexa Bliss match. Now that we're tired of this feud, that Gargano has main evented every NXT takeover in 2018 as well.
Dang.
You got to give them some props that they were brutal. They were brutal. They were all over the place. They were all over the ring. Some of the spots in that match were pretty brutal. I like the little nostalgia of the super kick hitting the guy at ringside. I wonder who thought of that spot in the match. But all in all, I thought the match was pretty brutal. I know a lot of people didn't really care for the ending where Gargano goes for a knee while Ciampa is handcuffed to the cage or to the stage. He connects. I believe he connects, but his momentum brings him and hits like what was that? Stage equipment. Hits his knee, and he's not able to get up for the 10 count. But Ciampa was. I actually thought there was going to be a draw at one point. But to me, it looks like where they're going with it is Gargano is going to be out for some time, playing off this knee injury. I think they even said that he separated his knee. Did they say that, Alex? If I'm not mistaken.
Dislocated.
He's dislocated his knee. So to me, this is kind of like riding off Gargano for a little bit, keeping him off NXT because this feud is not over with. And I think they don't want to continue with this feud because I know people are starting to get tired of it. So they're going to move on to something else with Ciampa and have Gargano play off this injury, probably till next, probably War Games or maybe even the January takeover. Thank you, Dr. Huge, for the Super Hearts, my man. What were your thoughts, Alex, of the main event tonight and Ciampa surviving Gargano another time?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think we're starting to get to that point where Gargano and Ciampa's kind of overtaking everything else, and it's another main event, but it was a great match. I mean, I still think their second one was my favorite out of the three, but they brought something different. They kind of played some throwbacks to their previous two matches. I loved Ciampa like burying Gargano with the cameraman that got knocked out too.
That was awesome. That was something. Yeah, you haven't seen that before. That was pretty cool.
There were like some great moments. I think I like that. I like that that Gargano's gonna get written off for a bit. I think it's time for Ciampa to actually like defend the title against someone else for a bit, maybe an up and coming face or whatever you want to do with that. But yeah, I think it's clear that Gargano and Ciampa aren't done. I'm hoping they go for the big Hell in the Cell. I mean, what else is there left to do at this point?
And I can understand why people will be getting tired of this feud. For God's sakes, they've been feuding since April. So I can understand why people might get tired of seeing Ciampa and Gargano continuing going at it on NXT takeovers. They may want to see Ciampa go finally after someone else. I don't know if anybody else was paying attention tonight on Twitter, but Aleister Black was tweeting some interesting tweets. And Dolph Ziggler, another person who had an interesting tweet tonight as well, I was going to mention on tonight's show after the NXT takeover post show. What about you, Dave? Ciampa survives. Still a pretty brutal match. What did you think of it?
You know, I think it was Bob Ruski who said that Ciampa doesn't really need the title, and he doesn't. Because he's so hated and over right now. It's not like, usually they say a title makes somebody, but the title's not really making him because, or you make the title, I guess, too. But still, I mean, he doesn't need it. I mean, that's what's crazy to me. I actually thought Gargano was going to win because of the kind of the feud. But yeah, I mean, these two guys, the match was, I guess, it was what it was for the hardcoreness we got out of it. But we've seen the same match for like the last two takeovers. No unsanctioned match. What was different about that than this? I mean, not a lot. What was the difference?
I mean, it was. You make a fair point. I can't argue that we basically saw what we saw in the unsanctioned match. The last couple of matches between these two guys. I can't disagree with you on that. But I thought still, for what it was still a brutal match. It looked like it was going to take someone actually killing Gargano to defeat him. But yeah, you make a good point. A lot of this stuff, like Speed says as well, we've seen all this. We've seen the DDT on the bare wood of the ring. We've seen the table spots. We've seen all of it. The handcuffs. We've seen all that. It's going to be nice to see actually Gargano off NXT for a little bit. He's still going to be cheered when he gets back, and when he finally wins the title, it'll be a nice segment. But has there been any wrestler on NXT or WWE to have this type of a reaction? Like, he does get no tears whatsoever. I've never heard a heel Because most time heels get cheered still. This guy, everybody, he still gets those "fuck you, Ciampa" chants still. What do you think of Ciampa's heel work so far, Alex?
He was the best heel in the game today. I think he's just consistent with the way he does. Yeah, a lot of people say it's like been done before what he does, but it's like it's how he himself executes it. Like he takes advantage of social media, just make himself just so hated, and coming out with no music is just classic. So I love everything he's doing, and I'm happy he didn't drop the title to Gargano, and I want to see him kind of expand because I thought some of his more fun stuff was with his feud with Alistair more than Gargano after a while. So I think he has a lot of variety.
Quick question: is Lars cleared? I believe so. I think didn't he have a match? Or I know he's wrestling at live shows. I believe
he was in that video of the Who Done It. Like he was just walking in the back, so he's around.
DX, but do you think Ciampa will get a face pop reaction when he gets called up?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. He is so hated on NXT. It's unreal.
Well, it depends how you bring him in. If you bring him in and attack someone who's really popular, then yeah. But
eyes pop.
Yeah.
I've never seen a guy where 90% of the crowd hates him. It's never been like that. You know, with Kevin Owens, when he was champ, people still loved him. Who else to name some guys that were heel that were champion and the people that were still loved? Kevin Owens is the only one that comes to mind off the top of my head that was the heel champion and was still loved by not majority of it. It was 50-50 a lot. But Ciampa, people just hate his guts. So good job for Ciampa. And Red Sox highly disagrees with you, Alex, that he's not the best heel in the game. But he's been having an amazing 2018, that's for sure. Let's see. So if you would like to join us on Google Hangout, so far I have Adam the Bomb to join us. But what did you think of the ending, guys? That's what BX Bomber was asking. Did you enjoy the ending of the match? Alex?
I thought it dragged a little bit just to get to where it needed to be. I was kind of just like, it was losing me for a bit. I mean, it's a very heel way to get the win, I suppose. And Gargano's being like a really dumb baby face. Yeah, it kind of did take away a little bit from the match, so I do think it's the weakest of the three.
Okay. What about you, Dave?
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like you could see it coming what was going to happen after he did the spot because he hurt his knee, whether it was a botch or whether it was intentional him to go all the way over and hit that thing. And maybe, I don't think he's injured. Maybe he is. He did look kind of hurt, but that could be good selling or it could be bad selling because you're really hurt. But, I mean, yeah, I didn't like the finish either because all Ciampa had to do, you knew all you do was roll off and he's out. After all those kicks to the head and then that knee, he just rolls up fine. And the cuffs weren't even on him. They were like sliding right off his hand.
Red Sox fans said it looked like a bot. All right. So let's go with the ratings. Spoiler alert in the title. Damn. Oh, don't be one of those, JT. Don't be one of those. Don't be one of those.
Well, then don't be on social media.
You should know Ciampa won by 10:48 Eastern time by now. Ratings for the night for NXT TakeOver and match of the night, Alex.
I'm gonna go give this a 4.5. I think the EC3 Dream match kind of kept it from a 5. My match of the night's Ricochet and Adam Cole.
Well, Young Graph, I'm sorry for spoiling it since you haven't seen it, but definitely still go check it out. Okay, Dave, I'm sorry.
Man, that's tough. Yeah, I think EC3 and Dream did kind of ruin like a perfect night. I thought Dream did his best, but yeah, I mean, oh man, this is a tougher match of the night. It's a toss-up for me. I thought Cole and Ricochet were really good. I didn't think it was an overwhelming, awesome match. Because I thought Dream and Ricochet was better than this match was.
What am I? right now.
So I think I would have to agree with the Red Sox fan actually and say Baszler and Kyrie Zane was the match of the night.
Appreciate the super heart. Appreciate that young guy.
So I'll give it a 4.
You did not like the Cole. You were not feeling the
No,
Cole.
I did. Yes, I liked the match. I thought it was a good match, yes, but I didn't think it was a great match. I thought Dream and Ricochet was better.
Quick question. Did it live up to the hype?
What?
Did the match of Ricochet and Adam Cole live up to the hype?
To me, no. It didn't. Because in Dream and Ricochet, that match delivered awesomely. And I thought that match was awesome and a lot better. I thought that could be a match of the year candidate, but to me, this match wasn't a great match. There were some great spots in it, yes, but it wasn't a great match. I mean, there wasn't a lot of emotion in this match to me like there was in that Dream Ricochet match. I mean, that match is unbelievable.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm actually shocked to hear you say that. I actually thought Cole and it's easy to say Cole and Ricochet match of the night, but I think the match of the night, in my opinion, was Baszler and Kairi Sane because I think it over delivered. Excuse me, and also the title change I did not expect. I didn't expect Kairi Sane. I mean, maybe we should have after these kind of rumors of the 4 Horsewomen versus the 4 Horsewomen going down at Survivor Series. Yeah, I'm sure we could have kind of expect her to lose maybe, but I didn't expect her to lose at all. And I thought that match was unbelievable. I thought tonight's takeover was a 5 to me. Yeah, Velveteen Dream EC3 wasn't the greatest, but I didn't expect it to be a great match. I knew EC3 was put in a tough spot where he was going up after that unbelievable tag match. But not only that, he was going up against a guy that is one of the most over guys on NXT right now at the moment. So it was EC3 was up against a rock hard place. And I'm just surprised how guys didn't care, or more Dave didn't really care for the.
No, I did not say I didn't care for the match.
No,
I enjoyed the match. I thought the match was good. I didn't think it was an awesome match. I thought it was a good match.
Am I frozen? People are saying I'm frozen. Am I frozen?
You're fine over here.
No, you're good.
It's just because NXT has set the bar so high. Yeah. Yeah.
So, okay, do you guys think this match was better than Dream and Ricochet?
I think it was.
I don't. I mean, overall emotion.
Go back and watch it.
The build behind Ricochet and Dream was better, but in terms of the match, I enjoyed tonight's Cole and Ricochet match.
Okay. All right, let's.
To each his own. To each his own.
I agree. And
it's freezing. Just probably leave the broadcast and come back because a lot of people are saying it's just fine. It might just be on your end, possibly. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Better wrestling match. Ricochet Dream story was better. Absolutely. I agree with you guys on that one. The story build up to this match was absolute trash. I'll give you that. We had the barely minimum of interaction, and then we had the Cole attack. That was it. When Dream and Ricochet, we had the backstory, we had Velveteen Dream, and the promos. We had the fucking amazing front flip over the top rope out to the outside of the ring, which I still can't believe this guy pulled off. So, yeah, I agree with you on that. I'm just surprised to hear you say that the match didn't live up to the hype because I thought it did. And we got no interferences as well, like Bob Russo.
Yeah, I was surprised by that, too. But I thought, look, the match was good. It was a good match. It was fun to watch. But it just didn't bring me in like Dream and Ricochet did. You know, it didn't bring me in like that match did. When Dream hit a crazy cross-the-ring elbow drop and Ricochet still kicked out. I mean, the emotion that they had in that I felt more emotion in that match than I did this match.
That's fair. That's a fair point. You really don't watch it. Oh, of course, trolling like he does. On the Twitter poll, I had what was the match of the night? 46%. I'm actually shocked that they have this. Have Gargano versus Ciampa. Can we all agree if they made NXT a major brand, it would be way more popular than Raw and SmackDown? Absolutely.
Well, no, they wouldn't. No, it wouldn't, because they would water it down and make it crap.
Yep.
Yeah, that is true. Being on the network is probably the best bet. I'm worried about them going to FS1, but I like NXT overall and SmackDown Live. Absolutely. I would, if you told me to pick the three and you can only watch mainly one, I would pick NXT in a heartbeat. So Gargano and Ciampa won the poll for match of the night, and what everybody thought of the show. Someone voted hated it. 2%. Was that you, Texas kid?
It probably was him. He probably voted hated it.
85% loved it, and 13% liked it. So, okay. Fair enough.
Okay, Alex. Let me ask you another question then, Alex. Dream, or not Dream, but Ricochet and Cole, or Tanahashi and Ibushi?
Oh, I mean, that's like a whole different show. That does not count.
Okay, there you go. We should agree on that.
Okay, so let me get to what did Dolph Ziggler. I guess Dolph Ziggler deleted the tweet.
Yeah, I don't see it.
He deleted the tweet. That motherfucker deleted the tweet. I don't remember exactly what word for word he's put, but he deleted the tweet. He sure did. Let me see if I still have it. If you retweeted it earlier, will it still be on your Twitter timeline?
No.
Wow, he deleted it. Holy crap. I don't know who he was talking, but he was basically calling someone out.
Probably Seth Rollins. How overrated he is.
No, it was like something about, I don't remember word for word, and I don't even want to try to butcher it. But it was after the Adam Cole match that I saw him tweet it. And I'm not sure if anybody picked it up or not. But when I saw it, I was like, holy shit, okay. But we forgot to mention one major part, which is Matt Riddle debuting in the crowd. And yes, he was wearing a tux and his famous chanclas or sandals. They had a picture about him wearing sandals as well. Oh, here we go. This is what I got it right here. This is what Dolph Ziggler put. Remember, anyone who isn't called up to Raw is a hero, and anyone who's called up with a SWAT team that protects him for 3 years is also a hero and has to be the good guy, right? What the hell is that supposed to mean?
He's talking about Seth.
Is he talking about Seth?
Yeah, because Seth was falling for
right. And then he deleted the tweet.
Yeah, because look at everyone to protect Seth all the time.
What the fuck?
What?
Why would you delete that? There's nothing wrong with that.
Maybe Seth got offended.
Oh.
We know he's sensitive.
Oh. Really? Why would you? That's interesting that he would delete that. All right, so we got, who else? I think Brandon Catino wanted to join us. Is he still in here? Is Brandon Catino still in here? Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you're still in here. Oh, okay. So here's the special giveaway, everybody. Now we're waiting to get some people on the line. The special Patreon giveaway, if you decide to donate in the $5 tier on Patreon between now and I'm going to give you guys till the end of September. You ready for this, everybody? The Young Bucks pop figurine. All you got to do is drop $5. Yes, I'm selling out, everybody. Sell out right here, everybody. Sell out. Sell out. You can point to me. If you donate just $5, even $1, and the dollar tier as well, you'll be able to win this Young Bucks pop figurine. All right? I got more special giveaways. You want to see what else I have?
Yeah, right, you know what, Tony? That would have been an awesome giveaway when we did our all-in thing.
Yeah, and here's another guy that I'm going to throw in the mix as well, probably in the January Patreon giveaway.
January?
The American Outlaw, Cody Rhodes.
Nightmare.
Yeah. Yep.
Nightmare.
You can go to your local, and Kenny Omega's even here as well. Hi, Kenny. How you doing? Yeah, so you can go to your local pop show, and I'm sure you can
look like Kenny Omega
for $5. Because according to Red Sox fan, pop figurines are only $5. What did I call him? What did I call him?
You call him the American Outlaw.
Did I call him the American Outlaw?
Isn't that a Tim McGraw song?
So sorry about that. It's Nightmare. I apologize for that.
Wow.
Oh, also, look at this cool little find I found. Also, this is probably the best thing
Oh
ever.
no, God no.
I'm just gonna say this right now.
Oh,
You might want me to put this on the Patreon instead of the
Oh
pop page.
God.
Look at this guy right here.
we're
Look
gonna lose viewers.
Look at
Oh
this.
my God,
Why?
that is not elite. That is not elite.
Look at that. It's flashback series, everybody, and
Trash bag series.
and it comes with a Heartbreak hotel set. So if I wanted to, I could set it up all nice. So yeah,
We're gonna read the description of the box too.
the glasses too. Look at that, and they got the nice little shades to go around with it. So how about that? Yeah. So if you go jump on the Patreon, I know it's kind of a sellout move, but I don't give a fuck. It's a nice way of you guys to donate to keep the show going. So here you go, Young Bucks. You get both of them. I'm not gonna just send you one. So if you want to do that, if not, I just won't do it at all. That's all it is. So let's get Brandon Catino up, and then we'll get Adam Bomb. And
Tony.
Yes, and maybe even Kid for Life if Texas Kid for Life wants to come on.
If he calls in, we got to get a crying soundtrack or something. But I was gonna ask you something, Tony. How does the missus feel about your obsession with Shawn Michaels?
Not really an obsession, you're just I don't know, like he's your favorite wrestler. I'm sure if you went to your local market and saw something like that, of like Daniel Bryan or something like that, you'd probably get it.
I got his DVD, but that's about it. I don't got his toys.
Shawn in bed. No, I've not ever done that.
Yeah, just imagine Tony.
All right.
You can just imagine Tony in the bedroom. I'm Shawn Michaels. The Heartbreak Kid coming to bed. He's probably even playing Shawn Michaels music as he goes to bed.
You know what? I knew I was going to get some heat showing that, but you know what? I don't give a fuck. It's a stick. It's already the gimmick here. Y'all hate Shawn Michaels. Y'all dog on the host. That's why I'm here. So we're at messaging or adding to the Google Hangout. So hopefully you can join us.
I think Texas Kid said he wants to call in. So Alex, get the crying soundboard ready.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for the 70 viewers we have right now. I don't. It must be the beard. Got to be the beard.
I think we're featured again.
Got to be the beard over there. Oh, actually, I think it was probably me showing off the pop figurines.
Oh yeah.
Living Red Sox fan. Oh man, you love the Red Sox. But thank you guys again for joining us. I just sent Adam Bomb, I believe, a Google. Yep, there he is.
You guys there?
What's up, man?
Oh yeah.
Can you hear me now?
What's up? Yeah. Also, Tony, please don't sell that HBK toy. I don't want to burn it.
Hey man, it's more like a figure. And show a little bit more respect to the man that made wrestling what it is today. All right, so calm down. All right, continue. Your favorite match of the night and what you thought of NXT as a whole.
Ricochet versus Adam Cole.
All right. Any particular reason?
It wasn't
because his name is Adam.
the reason why I chose Cole because, well, they're amazing in the ring.
All right.
And the reason why was cheap, predictable result. 2 matches.
You're breaking up really bad.
Your connection's kind of spotty.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, you're going in and out. Nope, still the same, Mr. Adam Bomb.
He'll move.
Well, that was a bomb.
We'll give him 30 more seconds. Yeah, he's breaking up. Maybe it's connections just shitty or not stable, or it could be us. Who knows? Adam, going once, going twice. All right. I'm gonna. I wish he could drop because I don't want to. Let me see. I guess I'll do this, and then I'll send him another invite later. Sorry, Adam Bomb. Hopefully you can fix that connection. Yeah, I muted him at Red Sox fan because I'm an asshole like you. Hey, what's up, Aaron from PWP Nation? I saw you went live earlier. Hope you had a good show earlier tonight. Thank you for joining us, and hope you enjoyed NXT TakeOver. Love to hear your thoughts in the chat room of what you thought of the show. All right, Brandon.
You know what, Alex? That's funny. That's really funny that Adam's connection went bad as soon as you started talking about Shawn Michaels, isn't it?
Hey, Bob Ruski told me to read Kenny's tweet. Is that Kenny Omega, I'm guessing? All right, let me go and read what Kenny Omega. Let's see what Kenny Omega had to say. Who wants to go next? Is it going to be Brandon or is it going to be everybody's favorite Texas Kid for life? Let's see.
Hey, I'm here. The greatest guy ever.
You can surely count on its debt, taxes, and NXT fans tweeting at me nonstop during one of their events. I know it sounds crazy, but I hope they're best for all those guys. I'm not the enemy, just a guy doing his best somewhere else. I wonder what the hell they were saying to him. Oh, please come to NXT, please.
Yeah, because look at Adam Cole. I swore I seen him try to do a knee trigger.
Yeah.
Please, are you watching NXT?
And then, oh yeah, really quick, Tony. Also, yeah, you know they'd be watching New Japan when Trent Seven is doing the Rainmaker or attempting to do it.
No, Trent Seven was putting on a goddamn wrestling clinic tonight.
Yeah, using the Rainmaker finish.
I don't give a fuck if you use the Razor Ramon finish. This dude was putting on a tremendous match tonight. He was I was impressed with him. He's kind of been like the loser of the tag group, I guess. He always takes the losses. I thought he looked good tonight. And
what happened if that towel would have fell in the ring when he tried to throw it?
What if he was like going to throw it and do it in the ring instead of the crowd? Heel turn instant. That would have been great. Razor carried Sean. You're absolutely fucking. Let's go to everybody's favorite Texas Kid for life. And then we'll go to Brandon because he will chill everyone out after we hear the nonsense. I don't think I even remember his email. But that might be good. That might actually be a good thing. Let's actually do Brandon. Let me get Brandon up because I know his already. I know when everybody loves when we get people to call in on the show. I know that's everybody's favorite, especially when we get Texas Kid for life. I hope everybody enjoyed tonight's show as well, and I hope everybody will join us tomorrow night for SummerSlam. And we will also be doing a SummerSlam giveaway if you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go over there and just subscribe and comment on tomorrow night's show. You'll be automatically in the drawing for the Braun Strowman little, I guess, I don't even know what the hell you would call this, T-shirt, Undertaker, and the Andre the Giant. Hey, what's up, Bliss? How you doing tonight, my man? 85 live viewers right now. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, I think we're featured, dude.
Talking NXT TakeOver at the moment. Actually giving our thoughts and taking in some call-ins.
Oh, we got the man himself, Brandon.
Of our community, what they do with NXT TakeOver tonight. And we got our local kickboxer, knockout artist, Brandon.
The Knockout King.
How you doing tonight, my friend?
I'm well, man. How you guys doing?
Doing pretty good. If you guys would like to see Brandon live on YouTube, you just go onto the YouTube channel and you can check him out right now. What were your thoughts of NXT TakeOver tonight and your favorite match of the night?
NXT, I gave it a 3.5. For me, my match of the night, which was crazy, like I originally didn't think this was gonna be the match of the night for me, but after watching everything, it was Gargano and Ciampa. Like when you put the poll out, I actually voted for that match. Like I just thought that match had everything. I thought the violence. I mean, I guess I'm just a violent person. Like the violence in that match just got me. I was like, yeah, that's what's up. You know,
Yeah, but
like
what was
Ciampa, like Ciampa with the chair in the knee, like driving that through Gargano through the I guess the border. I don't know what you want to call it. You know, and then just putting like chairs and tables on top of him so he wouldn't get up. You know, Gargano a super kicking the freaking like camera guy or tech dude, wherever he was. I just thought the whole match was just great.
Now, Brandon, can you hear me all right? Okay.
Yep, I hear you.
What was different about this match than the non-sanctioned match? That was violent too.
It was, you know, but just I feel like I don't know. Maybe it was just the things that they did in this match. I just thought was just a little bit more better. I don't know. I guess maybe because they were running in the ring. Like I guess maybe because I just saw everything. Because even here too, you know, Ciampa was like, you know, trying to do a sleeper. You know, I feel like I guess maybe I want to say maybe I felt like this match Ciampa had more offense in the other matches. So I kind of felt like it was like a split match. Where I feel like on all the other matches, I felt like it was like Gargano dominating, and then Ciampa would like, you know, do his thing at the end. You know, to like get his hand raised.
See, I thought the unsanctioned match is more brutal than this one because when Gargano picked him up and put him through the table off that stage, I thought that was like holy shit.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
Aaron from PWP says silly finish, dragged a lot for me. Seemed like they were trying to go as long as possible.
Yeah, they went like 30 minutes at least.
The ending got dragged.
But yeah, man. I mean, but other than that, I mean, I really thought it was a good show. I feel bad. I'm not gonna lie. The Shayna Baszler Kairi Sane match, I didn't see it. I fell asleep on it. It was nothing against them. It was just, man, I just had a long day, and I was just really feeling sleepy. Like when they came out, I was watching it. The next thing I know, the wife comes home, and boom, the match is over, and I see Kairi Sane holding the belt, and I was like, oh, I guess I missed that match.
Come on now. We both know they started showing Ronda, and you just like, fuck this, I'm going to sleep.
Hey, that could have been it too. But yeah, man. But other than that, man, like I say, I always enjoy NXT. I only just have one thing that I just want to talk to you guys about because it's like I hear it from you guys, and I'm like, man, I feel like it just doesn't make sense to me because we're all fans of, you know, the Attitude Era where basically like feuds would go on for so long, like Austin and The Rock, Austin and Vince, and it's like you guys are getting tired of Ciampa and Gargano, and I'm like, man, like I want this to keep on going. Like same thing with like Velveteen Dream and like Aleister Black. I thought that was too short. I wanted that to keep on going. Same thing with like Dream and Ricochet. I wanted that to keep on going. Like one match, like it's not enough. Like just like how like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn went on for like forever. Just like how The Miz and Daniel Bryan's going on for like 8 years. It's like, man, like you want, like that's how it's supposed to be. Like feuds are supposed to be built up. Like that's where, like in the chat room, I had put like, oh, like everybody seems to just be a microwave. You know, you just want it quick. It's like you want one match, you want to be done, and want them to move on. And I'm like, man, like let's let these things build. Like back in like WCW, you know, Booker T and Chris Benoit, best out of 7 match, man. Like that stuff takes time. You know, let it build up. You know, like even like ECW, Raven and Tommy Dreamer, like that stuff went on for years. You know, but I mean, we all loved it. You know, like we loved it back then, and now it's like we're older, and we like crave for like those days because like you guys always talk about like, oh, you know, remember like back in the day, Blasey this and that, and it's like, yeah, but now it seems like some people are getting like that, and it's like you guys are like, nah, I don't want it anymore.
Yeah, well, another big difference of that is there was no social media back then, and so there was no forum for fans to complain other than to each other at school or wherever. Now everyone has a voice and can complain about everything that's going on. So that's a big difference too. And there's not as many great storytelling going on like there was back then. I mean, 90s had some great. There wasn't repeat storylines that we've seen 100 times, and WE is strictly PG now. So it's like it kind of waters it down a lot more, and people just get sick of it. And you see the same stuff like John Cena and Randy Orton. That was like 20 years over and over. It seemed like every month they were wrestling each other, and it just got annoying. and it got sick and tired of it. The writing isn't the same. Go ahead.
But to me, this one with Gargano and Ciampa, I'm like, I was getting into it. Like, to me, everything is different matches, different parts get in. Like, I really think the whole thing of throwing Aleister Black in the mix was it was something like new to kind of throw it off, give a little twist into it, into that little storyline. But like I was digging it, and to me, man, they still put on good matches. Like, I'm not getting tired of the matches. I still want to see more. I'm down to see more.
Yeah, but they're not doing nothing different. They're doing the same matches. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, man. Like, to me, man, I'm just down to see. Like, I'm down to see them keep on wrestling for a while. Like, like even before, like when we had jumped on AJ and Shinsuke, with their thing going on forever, or like a couple of years ago when we were on Jinder and Randy Orton, and I was like, nah, I'm about Jinder Mahal and Randy Orton going at it, because to me that was building Jinder Mahal up, to help him out. And same thing, like, to me with the feuds, is like it's just building everything up. Like, this is helping Ciampa become even more of a heel. Like him winning tonight, like, just makes him even more hated. Like, I can't wait to see in 2 weeks when he comes out, and just the boos and the things that he says is just going to be, to me, off the charts.
Oh, there's no question Ciampa's killing as a heel right now.
Well, what are your thoughts on that, Alex?
I mean, at the same time, though, like, I feel like everything in NXT gets, like, overshadowed just by Ciampa and Gargano. I agree, it's still keeping us engaged and intrigued with each match, but at the same time, I mean, look at Aleister Black. Like, his title match was completely overshadowed by this whole Ciampa and Gargano, and it's been great, but I think one more match of them, prolong it out. I think keeping Gargano off TV for a while, I think it's a good way to keep it out. I want to see Ciampa defend the title against other guys. I think there's just like so much talent like knocking at the door that I wouldn't want to just see like Gargano and Ciampa take the whole title for a few months.
Yeah, there's so many guys there right now. I mean, there really is, and it's so hard to give all the guys that everyone else thinks should be champion, and then you keep wanting to move up guys, and then and it kind of hurts a lot of people. And I think that's the biggest issue right now with NXT. They have so many top guys there right now who should be world champion that they're just not having enough room for how they run the show, only being an hour long.
Yeah, I mean that's why in the chat room I had put Dream versus Ricochet, because like I said, I thought like their thing ended too soon. Like, I thought there should have been more build up off of that. Like, that's why I say now is Dream's turn to get his revenge on Ricochet and to challenge him, so that way they get into a good feud. And now that maybe, of course now you got the War Raiders going up against the Undisputed Era for the tag titles, so that can get some heat. But like, they got feuds going on. Like, like the whole thing with me and Tony's favorite tag team, the Street Profits, they really have been in the feud with the Mighty. It seems like Boss too. It seems like the Mighty is in a feud with what's the freak man? Stakes and weights dudes. Heavy machinery. So it seems like so I mean, I don't know if maybe all three of them are gonna get in the feud and do like a three-way thing, which I think would be cool because that at least keeps them all busy. But it's like, that's, to me, it's like saying like you need feuds, because feuds is what makes you, what groups, like that's what made us back in the day love HBK versus Bret Hart, HBK versus Steve Austin, Triple H and The Undertaker, Undertaker and Kane, like those, Undertaker and Mick Foley, The Rock and Mick Foley, like all those things went for a good amount of time, and they usually always did like back-to-back pay-per-views or back-to-back pay-per-views, or stuff like circumvented in a year. Because I remember one time, I think it was like The Rock and Steve Austin did like back-to-back WrestleManias, as the main event, and I was like, I was still all about it, because I'm rooting for The Rock and everything like that. But to me, it's like that's why I feel like what's happening now with some people. But it's like we're just like, no, we don't want it. We want them to move on to something else. We want to see them face somebody else. But it's like, But it's like if they're giving you good matches and if they're trying to build the storyline because we shit on the storylines right now, but they're trying to grow them.
Right there, you know, Brandon, that's a big key. Storylines. Austin and The Rock had a great storyline and they had great stuff going. Right now, there's not a lot of great storylines in the WWE anywhere at all.
Yeah.
There isn't. There's not a lot of great writing or storylines at all, and that's the big difference.
Yeah, but I mean, my thing is I feel like they're trying to get better storylines, but then it's like we kill it after the second match. Like we're just like, nah, you know, we're done with it. Like like for tomorrow, like I think Joe and AJ should keep on going after SummerSlam. But who knows what's gonna happen? You know, like I mean, because their feud, their history from Impact, man, like those matches they had, and also including Christopher Daniels, were great. Like that was a good storyline. That was a good feud to let go for a while. So I'm hoping that they're gonna bring that back and let those guys go at it for a while.
Yeah, I hope so too. I hope they give them a lot of time because they had some absolute classics in TNA.
Yeah, but that's my thing too. Like I feel like with us, like with the way how I see it in the chat room, like I feel like those two could go on a storyline. They'll have like 2 or 3 matches, and then out of nowhere, you guys be like, oh, I'm done with it. I want Samoa Joe or AJ to move on to somebody else. But I'm like, why? We were just saying how much we love them wrestling each other. We loved them when they were in Impact, but now it's like they're doing it in the WWE. We're like, nah, we don't like it anymore.
Oh, so you like these long storylines? So you must be loving Roman and Brock.
No, because I don't like Brock Lesnar and I don't like Roman Reigns, so I'm not gonna like that feud. But the feud that I am gonna like is Seth Rollins and Dolph Ziggler, because I like both those guys and I like what's happening between them.
Well, it's also been kind of a lengthy feud, and it mostly must go. It's probably gonna end after tomorrow night. But before we cut you off and get everyone's favorite Texas kid on here, what match? I guess it's stating the obvious. What match are you looking forward to tomorrow night? The most.
Come on, man. You already know. AJ Samoa Joe, baby. That's really it. That's really it for me. I mean, of course, you know, I love my New Day, but it's always going to most likely be AJ. AJ and Samoa Joe. I love both those dudes. Jomo always cut fire promos, and AJ is just straight fire in the ring. So can't go wrong.
Yeah, what do you think about Daniel Bryan and The Miz?
Well, like storyline wise, or just like them going at it?
Yeah, are you excited for the match tomorrow too, or you just don't care about it?
Oh no, I am. I am excited for that. I'm excited to see what those guys do to each other.
And who do you got winning the main event tomorrow night?
Which one is the main event?
Oh, come on, you know what it is. Roman and
you know what the main event is. Actually, who do you have walking?
You already know my prediction. Didn't I tell you my prediction? My prediction was that Kevin Owens is gonna beat Braun Strowman, and then Paul Heyman is gonna help Kevin Owens cash in, and Kevin Owens is leaving as your Universal Champion.
Hey, can I have whatever you're drinking?
Hey man, I'm taking my shot, man. I'm taking my shot. All right.
I am reading the fucking chat, Red Sox. For God's sake. So, well, thank you, Brandon, for joining us. I'm sure you'll be joining us tomorrow night. Give your reactions to SummerSlam as well. And
no doubt, man.
Thank you for always.
Hey, man, you guys keep doing your thing. Oh, and just to give you guys an alert, I might be coming out with new shirts for my fights in the fall. So be on the lookout for that. The logo that I have design is definitely fire. It's actually like my original logo that I wanted to do before these ones came out. So I think you guys will definitely like these ones. But just keep an eye out on it. Like I said, I'm probably fighting again in November, and maybe again I could be fighting again in December as well. It just depends on the contracts and everything. Yeah, man. I'm trying to stay busy. I was trying to fight next month, but it fell through. But I know November is definitely happening. And then we just got to see what the other promotion is, because I might be fighting. Actually, no, I'm not gonna spoil it. I'll let you guys know when things happen. All right.
All right, man. Well, thank you very much for coming on, and we'll see you tomorrow night, my man.
All right, man. I'll be in the chat room for Texas Kid. You guys have a good one.
Oh,
that was fun.
For Texas Kid. Hey. Laffy Taffy, yeah. I'm glad wrestling is real. Yeah, man, it's real to me. Damn it. All right, so let's get everyone's Texas Kid, and then Adam Bomb. I'm sorry, man. Since you can't be on here, or we're having trouble earlier, if you want to call in tomorrow night, we'll have you first on the show tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm not sure what the hell that was all about, but yeah. We'll get Texas Kid. We won't have him on too long because I know everybody loves him so much. So, yes, scoping tomorrow after SummerSlam. So make sure everybody pop right in here. Join us. Get your popcorn, get your tea, get your water, go whatever you have you're going to be drinking on, and join us tomorrow night after the show. We thank you, everybody. We have 90 viewers right now. Unfucking believable. Crazy. But we're probably going to lose all those viewers once we get Texas Kid alive on the show.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah.
Red Sox fan says, on my last show, I'm so happy. I'm turning my volume down. Damn. God damn. I'm going to give him a little bit of time, see if he even shows up. Let's even see if he even shows up. But if anybody else would like to join us tomorrow night, would love to. Don't forget, you can. Oh, God.
He's there.
He's here, everybody.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How's everyone doing this evening?
Welcome. Good show tonight.
Yeah, definitely a big show because I was like so excited for TakeOver because my excitement level for TakeOver this weekend has probably been like 1,000 times above SummerSlam in all honesty because for SummerSlam it's a 13-match card tomorrow, but there's honestly only 2 matches I'm actually genuinely looking forward to if we're talking about the whole match as a whole.
And what matches are those?
Those would be Miz versus Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe.
I think that's everyone's pick. Honestly, I'm surprised. I think that's the match everyone's looking forward to, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, they're both going to be good.
What did you think of the show tonight, the favorite match, and what did you think of NXT TakeOver as a whole?
My favorite match tonight, I'd probably honestly have to go with Shayna Baszler, Kairi Sane because how emotionally invested I was in that match. And I was like getting into all the false finishes and all that. And at the very end, I saw Kairi going up for the elbow. So I was like, come on. And then Shayna, of course, gets her knees up and counters. And then she's about to go and lock in that submission hold. And I'm like, oh no. But then Kairi got the pin, and then I was marking the hell out and going crazy.
All right. Your thoughts on... Okay. Give your thoughts on why you think Ricochet is overrated.
Here we go. This is like Asuka all over again.
Because he has yet to prove that he can actually tell a story. All he does is do a bunch of flips and stuff. The man's a hell of an athlete. I won't deny that. If I was putting together a gymnastics team for a gymnastics competition, then he'd probably be one of my picks there. But people forget that a Lost Star in the Modern Era it's a show ultimately. That's what it is, a TV show. It's all a big story.
And to say if he was on a gymnastics team that he would pick. You compare him to gymnastics. I get your but you could have used a little bit of a better comparison to that. I mean, I understand you. So you don't think he's good at the night? You don't think he's only good at doing flips and stuff?
Well,
what are you doing over there?
The only thing he's done good at is pulling off all those acrobatic stunts, which are impressive to watch because not many other human beings can do them. But we must not forget that this is ultimately an entertainment show at the end of the day.
All right, and that's what he does. He entertains everybody, so he's doing a hell of a job. Are you just mad that
Adam Cole lost?
Adam Cole lost.
Bingo.
Hey, bad.
Well, Texas Kid, I have a question for you.
It says reports are saying Gargano was legitimately hurt.
Ouch.
Oh, damn, that ain't good. Oh, okay, wait, who reported? I can tell you if it's the right source or not.
Jesus Christ.
It better have been Slice Wrestling, Tony. If they didn't report it, then it's not true.
Life. That's who reported it.
Texas Kid question. Where does Adam Cole go from here?
I'm thinking the next TakeOver event, War Games, we're probably going to see the Undisputed Era on a War Games match, and they can do the traditional 4-on-4 match if Bobby Fish returns from injury by then, but I'm not sure what the latest on all that is, when he'll be able to return. But hopefully.
Nope. Sorry. I think we talked about this, didn't we, Alex, where he's not going to return until after the end of the year.
Yeah, he's still out for a while.
Okay. See, DX says that's probably why they ended the match early.
I guess it's possible they could also do the 3 teams of 3 like they did last year, because that was fun to watch.
What the hell is going on over there? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Are you messing with the sheep?
This is a PG-13 show over here, okay? You need to relax over there.
What's going on over there? Did I just hear someone cry?
No.
Are you hiding something?
Are you killing an animal for dinner? Is that what you're doing?
Should I report this? I don't know.
So, all right. So to sum up, tomorrow night, Seth Rollins, does he walk out the IC champion?
Yes, I am predicting Rollins is going to regain the belt because it makes the most sense. Even though I like Ziggler, they shouldn't have put the belt on him to begin with. That was dumb. They obviously did this attack to try and convince him to re-sign because based on all the conversations I've had with my sources, I think that's the general impression I got behind that move.
What they always do. They gave him the title last time when he fought The Miz, too, for the IC title at SummerSlam. Exactly. So that's what they do.
Yeah, because they always have him be a jobber, except when his contract's about to be up, they start giving him a big push.
Oh, he already signed before winning the title, Aaron from PWP. I believe that source for Sliced Wrestling Engage. Sorry. I can't believe you said my sources. Like, you work for them.
I'm still trying to figure out what the hell that noise was.
That was either a door closing or he just killed a coyote.
I think he killed an animal.
I think he just killed a coyote live on camera on YouTube.
I don't think it was killing, guys. I'm sorry. It sounded like something else.
Everyone, we heard nothing. Otherwise, we might be next, says Adam Bob. That is 100% sure. Man, where the fuck did this show go? I apologize, everybody, who stayed on this whole time. And this show just went crazy. Anything else, Texas Kid, before we sign you off? You're more than welcome to call in tomorrow after Rollins loses.
Oh, a parting shot.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. You got to be able to back up your talk, because I never say anything I can't back up.
Back up my talk?
About what?
I mean, I can't make Rollins lose. I mean, I could be wrong. But if you want to call in tomorrow, you called in tonight, surprisingly, after your boy lost.
We'll have to wait and see, but one quick thing before I leave, I just want to give a shout out to good old Brandon Coutinho, because whenever he called in, he actually said a lot of the stuff I was going to say, exposing the double standards of wrestling fans about you guys enjoy all those stories in the Attitude Era, but you don't enjoy it now. And let's be honest, this is a big deal, because me and Brandon this time last year, we were like worst enemies, but now I think the man's an absolute genius, and he always preaches the truth, and plus he's a badass kickboxer too, so mark my words.
Now he's a badass kickboxer, not some wimp, and I hope he gets knocked out at every fight. Oh, yeah.
When I become a rich billionaire one day and I'm the CEO of many corporations, I'm going to hire him to be the head of my security team.
What the hell is going on here?
We're not featured.
Yeah.
And then no one dare's going to mess with me then when I got a professional kickboxer by my side.
What the? Just a few months ago, I would kick his ass, and I hope he gets knocked out at every single fight. He's the biggest troll in the world, and now he's the baddest man on the planet.
Oh God, what a time! I apologize for all the new viewers to the show tonight. We are not always like this. We're usually a professional wrestling show that, like, according to Red Sox fan, only talk WWE. But we do thank you if you are new to the show. We are live every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and starting next weekend, we're going to be going head-to-head with the NFL and going on at Sunday nights. I'm pretty sure that might be a big mistake, but fuck it, we're going to do it anyways. So we hope everybody can join us along for the ride. Thursdays are usually our Impact on Pop and NXT post shows. So we'll be touching on the fallout from NXT TakeOver for Thursday night. We got SummerSlam tomorrow night. We had our prediction show last night, but did anything change after watching tonight's show? Did anything change your mind on any particular matches for SummerSlam, Alex?
Nope. Still sticking with it. I think Brock wins, Rollins loses, AJ wins.
Oh, man. What about Baszler? You think now after she lost her title, do you think there's more of a chance that she gets involved tomorrow night?
No, I think they're just holding her off for Evolution.
All right, what about you, Dave?
The only thing I'm thinking more now is that Ziggler's gonna win the title.
After we just sacrificed animal on tonight's show. I mean, we heard all, man. Texas Kid for Life is still here. What the fuck?
He'll never leave now.
Why are you still here? You're supposed to leave. See you tomorrow night. What the fuck? He was just hanging out on the damn YouTube, fucking chilling on his back porch. What the fuck? All right. Thank you everybody for joining tonight. We were live on YouTube as well. If you're new to the show, we have a YouTube channel. And we'll be doing a giveaway tomorrow night. Only if you comment on tomorrow night's show. Sorry I'm throwing these damn giveaways down your guys' throats. I'm sure you're sick and tired of it already. But, yeah, why not? It's a little bit of a way to say thank you as well. And if you want to go on our Patreon and just do a donation of $1, have a shot to win your lovely Young Bucks pop figurines that you can find at your local Hot Topic. You can spend $15 or you can try to win it in the giveaway that we will have at the end of September. So we do thank everybody that joined tonight's show. We had over 100 viewers at one point. The peak was 97. Back to back, over 5,000 viewers. Unfucking believable. I can't believe that we get so many people in these shows. I don't know what we do right, but we appreciate every single one of you. Let's do a quick shout out to Bob Ruski, Michael Berry, Adam Awesome, Kevin, Anthony, Texas Kid, the Mechanic, Red Sox fan, Blissside, Adam Down. Sorry about the connection earlier, but I hope you call in tomorrow night. Alice, I think this is a June Buh. I think that's probably a porn bot. Philip, Dave Simmons, Peck and Rod. There's Blissside. I think I already said hi to Bliss. No, I didn't. Bliss. Oh yeah, I did. Bliss was in here. Who else was in here that I didn't say hi to? Aaron from PWP was here. Dr. Hughes was here. Budweiser, Spees. Who else was in here? BX Bomber. Reezy was in here. Thank you all you guys that were giving out the super hearts and the regular hearts as well. Thank you, Ed, as well, for jumping in. Thank you guys for the outrageous support tonight. It's unbelievable. And don't forget, we'll be live tweeting tomorrow night. SummerSlam, don't forget, it's a 10-hour show. So don't forget to get your... It's 10 hours, everybody, basically. You're going to fucking... Basically, what they do is they do live post-ops like throughout the day. I think they did Carmelo today. They did The Miz. They did a lot of other guys. So you're going to get a lot of footage for SummerSlam going into tomorrow night's show. Hope everybody's ready. Will we see Brock Lesnar? Will we be hearing Brock Lesnar's song tomorrow night before we start tomorrow's show? That's going to be the question. We're just going to keep going until Raw the next day. Yeah, wouldn't doubt it, my man. Wouldn't doubt it. But thanks, Aaron, for dropping in. Haven't seen you in a while, so thanks for popping in on your busy schedule. Thank you for coming in here. Thank you for everybody. Can't say it enough. So I hope you guys follow us on Twitter. Hope you guys follow us on YouTube as well. Yep, I'm about to do that shitty outro, Red Sox fan. Have a great Sunday because we want to see you and Red Sox fan tomorrow night for SummerSlam, everybody. Thank you so much for the support and the love and super hearts and the donations and everything. Thank you so goddamn much. See you guys tomorrow. Appreciate it.
Peace.